He about to tear the roof off.
Good place. Random summer trip. Oh, you don't skip like a summer.
Give me some more thought about your international evaluation.
So fun. Ooh.
At this time, direct your attention to center court for the awards ceremony. Goodbye. From the NBA champs, here they are, your Los Angeles Lakers, the head coach of your home team. Crank up the morning for the NBA champions. Here they are, your Los Angeles.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Bird. He's out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Bass in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Knipple out there with Ball. And it's Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Gonzalez in at the small forward position. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
And for a report on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. You know MP and this team are coming off back-to-back championships, and now they're hoping to three-peat, something that's only been accomplished a handful of times since 1966. When I asked MP about it, he told me we want to be mentioned among the all-time great teams. We think we're up there with MJ's Bulls and the Kobe Shaq Lakers, but we need to win again this year to get that validation.
They are chasing history. Thanks for that story.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. To the paint, here's Viana, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Gonzalez, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
And here is Giddey, following the three-pointer by MP. Inside. Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by MP. And for MP, Greg, now one ring for every finger. The kind of winning streak that we just don't see in modern sports.
Yeah, 30 teams in the league, Kevin. 4 playoff rounds. When the Celtics were rattling off double-digit titles in the 50s and 60s, as few as 8 teams in the whole league. So it was a little easier back then to rule the roost.
Here's MP, following the score by Indiana. Smith sets the pick for MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Giddey with it, pass to Bird. Back to Giddey. Back to Bird. Over Knipple. And it's Bird missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Oh, what a move by MP. Just relentlessly attacking the rim.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Pacers.
And they turned all those mistakes.
Los Angeles with some changes. Fleming comes in for Smith. And MP subbed in for Gonzalez. Jamison, he's checked in for the Pacers. Josh Giddey comes in for Bird. Pass to Cotton. To the inside, Viana. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Giddey the pass to Price. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Rebounded by Jackson. It's tipped. To the middle. Pass to Jamison. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
They've got Fleming. MP out there with Jackson. And it's Branham. In at the two-guard spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Pass to Cotton for three. Lakers with the rebound. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Branham, the pass to MP. Down low and stolen by Price. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Giddey, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's MP for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Giddey. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Eyes with a screen for Bass. Six to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A three from MP. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Stolen by Jackson. MP passes the ball. Over Price. Jackson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Cotton. Price sets a screen. And it's Cotton missing. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-3 run. Over to the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. MP. Well, we've been lucky to witness the legendary career of MP. He continues to pile up the accolades in a way that we have never seen before.
And he's coming off his 8th NBA MVP. That's just incredible. He's got 2 more than Kareem and 3 more than Michael. He's put himself on the Mount Rushmore of NBA greats.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. MP is number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Lets the free fly. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Price outside. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Back to MP. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 35.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Greg, the defensive impact of MP cannot be ignored. Last year, he again played his way onto the second-team all-defense.
And you could see early on in the year, MP was on a mission, was flying around on defense, and a huge part of how this team gets after it. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird. He gets it up. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
MP has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Indiana Pacers.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You take a look at the Lakers.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Bird. And it's Bass in at the 3. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely
off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Smith with a screen on Giddey. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 45 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, with the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Guys?
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Bass with a screen for Giddey. Bird outside, looking to end the run. Can't connect from short range.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there.
Watch out now. My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Giddey against Ball. Here's Viana. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 3 from MP. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. A GA MP doing the unthinkable last year. Winning Finals MVP for the 8th time.
Well, he's very familiar with that Bill Russell trophy, right? MP has etched himself as one of the all-time greats, and he's aiming to do it again this season.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Bass. Indiana again, turning it over. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Lakers, number 1. And 3rd, the Pacers.
Yeah, if you want to see how hard these two teams play, just take a look at the points allowed a year ago. I mean, that is impressive.
Price, he's checked in for the Pacers. And here's MP for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 58.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Takes a 3. Hits it again. Wow!
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Bird right side. It doesn't go for him. And here's MP for beat the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean,
the 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. 2K Sports. Back in a moment. Substitutes making a switch here. MP's checked in. The Pacers also changing it up. Jemison's checked in. And it's Burden for Dunleavy. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's MP for three. Hands it from downtown.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Keyshawn George is out there with MP. And there's Jackson, and it's Hendricks in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Inside, here's Viana, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Takes the three, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Viana, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. George with the screen on Bass. MP dishes to George. Pass to Hendricks. MP outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Giddey. They get it again. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing. Also checked in for the Lakers. The Pacers also with a sub. Cotton's checked in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Pacers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
To stop the run, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out in a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Monday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming to town. Then on Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with the Rockets, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their 6th contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Ball is out there with Knipple. Then it's MP, then it's Smith, and it's Gonzalez in at the small forward. And for the Thunder, they've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cunningham. And it's Baron J in at the 5. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason codification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Gotta check it out.
Cunningham with the ball. Pass to Blake. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Blake. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And it's Cunningham missing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Coach told me, quote, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. So it's Oklahoma City now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Clock at 6. Pass to Blake. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Here's Blake, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, banked it in off the glass.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Ball finds MP. Smith with a screen on Holmgren. Really left him alone that time. MP's got 8. Here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Baron-J, covered by Smith. Fades away, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
MP looking around. The Thunder pull it in. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you can just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly study.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Young. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
To the inside. Left side, SGA. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
SGA and Williams play the 2 and the 3. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Marks in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Indiana was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coach's pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
SGA passes to Williams. On the wing, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Marks. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Lakers lead by 7. Oh, MP throws it down.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Cunningham's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Los Angeles, Knipples checked in for George. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Hendricks. Down low. Will it go? The rebound by Jackson. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The kick out to Young. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Lakers making a change. Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. here's ball. MP outside, takes the three, hits the trifecta. MP's got 28 points for the game.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
And there's the screen. The three from Holmgren. Smith with the rebound.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
Picked by Smith from deep, MP. And another three for the Lakers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
They need this. Here's Williams. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Williams has got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Cunningham. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter. MP getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their efficiency on offense has been off the charts. Credit them for coming out and executing.
The players are happy, the coaches are happy. Let's see if that sticks in half number 2. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, OKC. It's a long season, but you don't want to dig yourself in a hole this early.
In a few months, they won't even remember the bad start, unless they keep losing. Then they will.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court. The Lakers. Smith out there with MP. Then it's Knipple. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Gonzalez in at the 3. Small forward.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. There's the 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Berenger. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a 3. Los Angeles has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, BA, I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North. Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And MP throws it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Cunningham outside. Pass to Berenger. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Holmgren to get back on track. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night. MP outside. The 3 is up. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Gilgeous-Alexander against ball. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Pass to Cunningham. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by MP.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good again that time. And so it's Los Angeles, showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency and more. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Baron J in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Baron J. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Clock is at 3. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Hits yet again. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
They set the pick. MP, the pass to Fleming. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, I just love the energy and activity of MP there, and he involved his teammates.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Screen by Holmgren. Cunningham passes to Holmgren. Shot to stop the run, and is blocked. Inside, here's MP. The Thunder pull it in. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This
are very comfortable in bathing.
I've never been scuba diving. Is it fun?
I think you should try snorkeling first. It's lighter and you're not a strong swimmer. How do you know that? Our families vacationed together once.
Maybe.
This one here almost sank the swimming.
Okay, that's only because I had just eaten first.
Oh, you gotta wait at least 30, 40 minutes. You can't just dive right in.
So yeah,
I want to
try
disagree
some
on
light
the point you
activity
made
first
yesterday.
before underwater breathing apparatus because a mermaid,
That tournament
you are not.
performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
I'd like to go on a big trip after the season.
Our season is much longer and represents more of a country.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Kings. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, we have a pair of high-caliber power forwards in this one. I had a second to talk to MP about the matchup, and he said, look, we're both at the top of our game. We both expect a battle, so I think it's time to pull out something we won't expect. He wouldn't tell me exactly what that was, but be on the lookout.
Well, we certainly will be. Thank you.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Pass to Lloyd. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And talking to Con Knippel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And here are the Kings now, following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Thompson. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in.
So graceful with the teardrop.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Ball, the pass to MP. Smith gets the pick for MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 14 points for the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Lloyd. There's the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. MP, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Now Outlaw. Beyond the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. MP passes to Smith. Back to MP. Screen by Smith. Out left to the wing. Shoots. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by MP.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Outlaw's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the paint, here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 19 points.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
Here's Dantley. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. They need this. Here's Pessoa. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Smith sets the pick for MP. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 22.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Dantley. Nothing on the board. Puts up a deep three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Cumming is out there with MP. And there's Jackson and Hendricks in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now, here's Bradley. Pass to Dantley. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bradley. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bradley against MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 28.
He continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Back to Thompson from deep three-point territory. They get it back, and that one, good. Lloyd's got his second basket of the night.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Knipples checked in for Fleming. And a change for Sacramento. Outlaws checked in. Now, here's MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And the rejection by MP. Checked in for Los Angeles. Outlaw with it. MP's there. Lloyd can't hit. GA here about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And here are the Kings now, following the three-pointer by MP. 4 on the clock, and that one's good. Lloyd's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And MP throws it down.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our player of the week, MP.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And he makes both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players at school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
No good on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. The drive by MP. Off with the layup. And for Sacramento, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For the 3. Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game. Pass the ball. And Jackson throws it down hard.
But he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all... Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Sacramento Kings. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for Sacramento. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And Sacramento has possession. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Outlaw. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. To the middle. Here's Knipple. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Knipple's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice pass from MP. Assists like that signal a well-run offense.
Thompson, high post. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. MP passes to Smith, and that one is good. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Lloyd. Will it go? And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
They set the pick. A 3 from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 48.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's the 3. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
To the inside. Smith kicks to MP. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Jacks up a 3. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
A 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Ball. MP outside. The kick out to Ball. A 3 from MP. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And the rejection by MP. Gonzalez passes to Smith. MP outside. With the drive.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. They set the pick. Pass to Lloyd. Here is Outlaw, covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lloyd can't hit. Lakers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the middle, goes back up, and it's Smith laying it in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there, then continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point.
The Lakers making a switch here. MP's checked in. MP out there with Fleming. And there's Jackson, and it's Hendricks in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Number 18.
Lakers have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
For 3, Outlaw connects from three-point range. Outlaw's got 7 points here in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. And another one! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outlaw with the bucket. Outlaw's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, the defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
MP passes to Fleming. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Pessoa. Off target from three-point range. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. MP passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's blocked.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The Lakers making a switch here. George is checked in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Pass to Jackson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. A 3-ball. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First one falls for him.
Number 18.
Good on both. Fires the 3. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.
Friday?
Not great for me.
Or what are you guys doing right now?
You should get that backpack mounted on your wall.
Talking to you, trying to figure out when we're going to schedule a time when all of us can get together and chat.
All right, boys.
Oh, I think my break's about out.
Yep.
I'm
catch you guys later.
Well, where else have
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that tournament performances should be second to regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense. Our season is much longer and represents more of a contribution we expect our young players to make.
I don't doubt the weekly grind, but I also think the players have more time between games in the NBA. So I'd rather look at the high-pressure moments like the tourneys.
But not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than we do now.
What's the
In point?
Well, we plan practice this week. Can we save time for closing out on shooters?
Sure thing.
I'll rewrite the plans. I'm so tired of seeing weak closeouts or running out without extending an arm.
All right, we'll work on it.
I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top closeouts or under dribbling. Just make sure they run the drill on all sides, okay?
How much would you give for
For one to be nice?
Well, how many countries?
Yeah, but also to remind them to be
39
vigilant and
last year, and it's likely
responsible,
to
keep
expand.
attention on the
I'd like to
action,
see each of us try
and
to
to remind them
schedule
to
2
have
Yo, MP, let's go.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting, still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting 5 on All-Star Weekend.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got Jackson. MP is out there with Smith. Then it's Knipple, and it's Ball in at the point. Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about tonight's all-star caliber duel in the front court. MP isn't too concerned with it, telling me my main focus is on picking up the win. I'll go out there and do what I got to do to make that happen. MP clearly not intimidated, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff. Yes, we'll be monitoring that battle for sure.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Forbes. 17 points in his last outing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And MP throws it down.
MP just showing off the vert.
For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Forbes, the pass to Thurman. Portland moving it around. Now here's Henderson, hounded by Ball. Pass to Forbes, fires from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Henderson scanning the floor. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
MP outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 9-point game. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. On the wing, Forbes, covered by MP. Outside Sharp. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
I found it was an...
They're shooting their first free throw of the night here. .102 left in the first quarter. Now Henderson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. On the wing, Forbes, covered by MP. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The three is up. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Topic.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
from deep, MP. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
.26 seconds left to play in the first. Henderson outside. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Brooks outside for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, MP is out there with George. And it's Hendricks in at the point guard position. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentage percentages go up, so does your money.
And he nails the third.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. With the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam.
This has been a special performance by MP, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere close to being done.
Blazers trail by 10. Diaz passes to Brooks. Portland moving it around. Diaz can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. George sets a screen. And MP throws it down hard.
Truly putting the defense to shame there. MP with a highlight-worthy moment.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Knipples checked in for George, and it's ball in for Hendricks. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Blair. Here's Topic. Lets the three fly, and it's MP with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. From the arc, MP nailing the long three.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Henderson. Looking to win the run. Topic, no good. The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. To the paint. MP shot is good. MP's got 26 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. Jacks up a three. On target from range. Henderson's got 9 points.
If you're not right up there on him, he's going to make you pay.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Smith, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hendricks comes in for Branham. The Lakers lead by 14. From deep, MP gets the three to fall. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Henderson for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A nice shot by Smith. 5 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And that one, good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Topic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now here's MP. Here's the hook. And Vukcevic pulls it down. To the middle. Here's Sharp. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Ball finds MP. Picked by Smith. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 34.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Vukcevic. Henderson outside. From deep. The Lakers with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From downtown, and Los Angeles another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Sharp. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It starts with their rebounding. They're controlling the glass. That gives you those extra possessions.
Yeah, they're doing the dirty work, plain and simple.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line.
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside. Earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Sharp in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Thurman's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ball passes to MP. From outside the arc, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Off target with the 3. Henderson's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. The 3 from Ball. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Ball's got 5.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Sharp passes to Forbes. Over MP. Hits the target from 18 feet. 9 points in the game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Thurman tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Knipple. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Knipple's gotten his first basket of the night.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 49 in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Henderson, the pass to Forbes. Pass to Sharp. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
MP outside. Launches a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Henderson left side. Fires the 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 55.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Forbes. Over MP. There's the triple. Henderson misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
MP against Sharp. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. MP, that one's good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. Henderson with it. 9 points in the game. 16 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the three ball to go. Sharp's got 10 points. MP outside. Three-pointer. Good. He hits again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes.
For the Lakers. Timeout called, Portland.
For your Blazer Dancers.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got MP. He's out there with George, and it's Fleming in at the center position. Drills it from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Trailblazers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Thurman passes to Henderson. And there's a pick. To the paint. Here's Forbes. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fleming's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And here's Sharp. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP, responding to their make with a clean 3 of his own.
A nice shot by Forbes.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
From deep, MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Out to the right wing. The 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Gonzalez. Lakers foul.
That's good from Henderson.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. MP outside. This one for 3. He got it again! Sensational!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2, Sharp.
Both free throws good from Sharp. The Lakers call timeout. 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home